look at that. Looks like we're working. So far, so good. There is a bit of a delay, of course. So far, so good. Thank you for that, buddy. Oh. Stream info. Live. Weird. Very weird. Going outside, you pop. I wonder if it's only gonna go live for everyone once it hits the marker. Guess I should probably... Cool, that's needed. Stream health. Usually experiencing minor issues. Stream health. Current bit rate is lower than the recommended bit rate. Use a stream bit rate before. Do like 4,500 bit rate. Yeah. Oh no. Yeah, 4,500 bit rate. Cool. Alright, we are at 3:30, so shit should be live. Shiitake mushrooms. How do we get this live for everybody else? Watch on watch page. Stream now. Alright.
It's not showing you.
Yeah, I know. I'm trying to figure out why it will not show me, but it shows me on mine.
Do I need to refresh my page?
I don't think so.
It just says waiting on the box.
Does it say waiting on me?
Yeah.
Weird. Watch on watch page. Oh. Oh, there's a watch page. Does it say waiting on me? Check it out. Oh, I guess. Watch on watch page. Oh, hey, that's not what I'm. Oh, there's a watch page. Does it say waiting on me? Check it out. Oh, yes. Nothing still?
No. Do you want me to try the chat?
That's not what I'm. Oh, there's a. Try live chat and see if you can. Does it say waiting on me? Check it out. Oh, yes. Nothing still?
No. Do you want me to try the chat?
That's not what I'm doing. Yeah, try live chat and see if you can. Does it say waiting on me? It's live. Yes. Yeah, it does say.
No. Do you want me to try the chat?
Oh, that's not what I'm doing. Yeah, try live chat and see if you can. Does it say waiting on me? It's live. Yes. Yeah, it does say.
No. Do you want me to try the chat?
Hey, Blitzy.
Hey, Blissy.
Hey, Blitzy.
Alright, how is Blissy?
Look, Kirkana.
Yeah, I'm not even on the chat.
Hey, Blitzy.
Yeah, it's not showing shit. Because Ranger said he was on. Yeah, it's not showing shit. There's nothing from him either. Because Ranger said he was on. Yeah, it's not showing shit. There's nothing from him either. Because Ranger said he was on. Yeah, it's not showing shit. There's nothing from him either. Because Ranger said he was on. Yeah, it's not showing shit. There's nothing from him either. Because Ranger said he was on. Yeah, it's not showing shit. There's nothing from him either. Because Ranger said he was on. Yeah, it's not showing shit. There's nothing from him either. Because Ranger said he was on. Yeah, it's not showing shit. There's nothing from him either. Because Ranger said he was on. Yeah, it's not showing shit. There's nothing from him either. Fucking go around. Because Ranger said he was on. Yeah, it's not showing shit. Fucking go around. Because Ranger said he was on. Yeah, it's not showing shit. Fucking go around. There's probably me and you. Maybe what I just did worked right. Maybe what I just did really got that right. So, can you chat? Maybe what I did can chat. So, can you chat? Maybe what I did can chat. Oh, it's on purpose. So, can you chat? Voice is terrible. That's not good. Voice is terrible. Shit. That's not good. Voice is terrible. Shit. That's not good. Voice is terrible. Shit. Probably just the quality. Let me see if I can fix that. Probably just the quality. Let me see if I can fix that. Probably just the quality. Oh, are you hearing an echo? Let me see if I can fix that. Oh, are you hearing an echo? I'm hearing an echo from this. Okay. So, you should be able to hear me fairly good now. How's it going? No more echo? There's static? What the fuck, computer? Okay. Better now. Alright, cool. Yeah, it's because my on my computer, like, I have it muted, but the screen, it's not muted, so you are hearing from the streaming service itself, as well as what I was actually saying through the camera. Alright, so this is our first live show. And we finally got shit actually up and running. I got a game I was going to play in the background, but we were for sure going to be talking about some stuff. Okay, once we get some more people in on here. Says we got 4 watching now. Although one of those people is probably me. If you are on, you should sound off. Let me know we actually have 4 people and not just 2 people, one creeper and me. Oh yeah. Okay. So does U2. So it's counting me twice? That's super odd. Yeah. All right. All right, I'll do some playing until we at least get one more person on. I don't think YouTube counts them like that. This is Pokemon Pink, a ROM hack. So Narendra, have you heard about the latest BS with the Nintendo Switch? Their latest problem and their new fix for it? Yeah, Pokemon Pink is a ROM hack that's pretty much just made everything all female. And there is a bit of a delay. Okay, so apparently the Nintendo Switch has yet another fucking problem, but Nintendo at least like confirmed that that is the case and like didn't fucking deny it like they did with other ones. So the problem with the Switch is that it doesn't actually accurately tell you how much fucking battery life you have, so your game can just all of a sudden just fucking stop and turn off because you don't have power whenever it says you're at 100%. So like Nintendo, you know, recognized that it's a problem, and they set up a way for you to fix it. What you do is you download their newest firmware, then you charge the you go through all the settings and put these preferred settings that they want you to place on your Switch. And then you charge it for 3 hours to get the 100% power. And then you leave it charged in, or leave it plugged in, and let it sit for a whole hour. Then you unplug it, let it sit on the home screen, and drain for 3 hours to where it's about nearly dead, and then you turn it off. Then you leave it alone for 30 minutes, and then you repeat that process 5 more fucking times. That's supposed to fix it, supposedly. So yeah, it's like a 6-hour process that you have to do 5 fucking times. But you know, fuck you. You already bought a Switch. Oh, I thought there was new starter Pokemon. Lame. I could have sworn there was a... Although this is probably just the an earlier build. I think in later builds it's like Clefairy, Jigglypuff, and Vulpix. Yep, that's Nintendo for you. Oh no! Even the trainer sprites are the fucking same inside. I think I'm gonna switch this out for a different ROM hack. This is definitely an earlier build. Yeah, Konami is a piece of shit company, without a doubt. Let's do Q Edition. This one is actually in color. I don't think I've ever even heard of this one. Pokemon cute version. Wow! Sounds about right. I mean, look at what they did with what was his name? Kojima. Look at the shady shit they did with that guy. Fucking company's ridiculous. Nut. It's a nutty professor. Creatures called girls? What the fuck is this? What the fuck is this? Don't know what to think about this. Yeah, that's Kojima. Yeah, that was a while back. And then they took his name off the game he created, wouldn't let him finish the fucking game, and they made it illegal. They put a restraining order against him so he couldn't go to receive his fucking award. Instead, they picked up his fucking award at the E3 that year. Then they do shit like with the Yu-Gi-Oh cards, where they just, you know, jack up the prices and change the rarities before they release them to America, so Japan doesn't pay that much for them. We pay out the ass. Yeah. Konami's a bunch of dirtbags, for sure. I have no clue what this game is about, but I have a feeling I'm going to stop playing it very soon. Yeah, even their like latest thing that they just released was like it was originally a pack in Japan, so you know we were only gonna have to pay $10 to get all the cards for it, but instead they changed it to a box set for us, so now we have to pay $80 and not get all the cards we want. Shit's just stupid. Wild Brittany appeared. What the fuck is this? Use a girl ball. What the fuck is this? This is supposed to be Pokemon cute? Alright, Brittany was caught. Whew. A girl can appear anytime in tall grass. You need your own girl for protection. I know. I don't know. This is almost just funny enough to be interesting. And plus the whole link system. So, like, because of the link system, fucking every single Pendulum card is fucking worthless. Like the Supreme King Zark, which was $80 whenever it first released. It's less than $4 now. I was looking at like the gate cards, because I'm selling like my entire Yu-Gi-Oh collection. I was looking at the gate cards, like there's Zero and Infinity. Zero was $50 and Infinity was $80. Now they're both less than 10 cents. Like, the fucking game is just ruined. Fucking destroyed. Girl ball holds a girl inside. You may have it. Go on. Take it. Yeah, it is ridiculous. Oh no. So I think the only difference between this game and the other game is that the Pokemon are for some reason called fucking girls and the Pokeballs are hearts now. I think I'm gonna play something else. Dreamland! Yeah, it's a Pokemonster Gold hack. Nice. Sounds promising. Yeah, the Link decks, or like the box set, whatever the hell it is. I think it's actually deck builds. They released like last week, I think. Last week or the week before. But they're still waiting for, I think, the, waiting for the, whatever it is, the rule list to really come out. Like, they have, I guess they taught, like, the judges so that they could show people how to play, but it's not enforced in the actual Yu-Gi-Oh! Itself for a while, so people have these decks and they're just bullshitting now, I guess. Konami's ridiculous. A-N-N-T or N-G. Afternoon, morning, or night, I'm guessing. Was it 3:51 in the afternoon? Man, just, I guess fucking nobody else is getting on today. Ruined my whole fucking life. Do any of the online programs work anymore? I can't find a single one that does. Yeah, so I haven't been playing online because none of the fucking programs were working for me. You get them. I already told everybody before we started up, so people just being dickheads. Yeah, but you can't download Percy. Like, Konami put a shit to every site that has, like, any workable program like that. I like how my head keeps disappearing. That's cool. But yeah, fuck it. I guess we can just... Us three will talk about the fucking gaming industry and different gaming stuff. Yeah, I sent a text to everybody. I sent a text to everybody a few minutes before it went online, actually. So, or yeah, a few minutes before it went online. A little under an hour. Get from the Discord? Maybe later. I don't think you can send links on the live chat because it'll consider it spam. Alright, I'm giving it another 6 minutes before we just say fuck everybody else who didn't care. You know, Rashi. Are these supposed to be different Pokemon or something? Oh, Wainoko? What the fuck? Chikolita. You got a Chico. Maybe. What the fuck is going on here? I wonder if this uses Fakemon. No? Doesn't look like it does. It looks like they just fucked up the colors on everything. We got 5 more minutes. Do they actually keep the cards updated? Because I know that was kind of one of the problems with the Percy program you had sent me, was that like nothing would fucking update. Oh my goodness, I'm not doing this game. F. Pokemon Neo. It's one of the Team Rocket games. Well, I've actually hit the button to automatic update and still, like, nothing fucking happens. I was getting super annoyed with it not to be able to get any new cards. Say I'm the boss of Team Rocket now? What we do with them is classified. My name is... what's a cliche gangster name? My name is Louie! You won't mess with Louie. Bust you in the chops. Yeah, I'll download the program from the place here in a bit. Luigi, yeah, that would have been a good one. Nice. They actually changed up the sprites. Very nice. Although I don't know why Professor Oak was still talking to you at the beginning. MSK? Whoa. Okay. Is a Team Rocket member wearing all white? Choose one? Motherfucker, aren't we stealing them? I don't know. I gotta admit Bulbasaur's my favorite, but Charmander definitely seems like more of a rocket Pokemon. Fucking dragon lizard. Oh, they didn't even fix that shit. Alright, we're at 4 now, so we're just gonna say fuck everybody else. Jesus Christ, what the hell just happened? Am I fighting a sleeping Rhydon all of a sudden instead of a Squirtle? Well, I guess I'm gonna get raped. I don't know what just happened there, but okay. Alright. So, anyways, I guess we'll just go over some of the other topics that I had and kind of skip the discussion since we have no one to fucking discuss with. But, so yeah, one of the other things I was going to bring up that was recent in the news here was Destiny 2 ruining itself. Have you heard about that at all? Hey, what's up? Finally, somebody else. I see that. either of y'all heard about what's going on with Destiny 2? My watch phone. High pitch beeping noise? I don't know what that is. Here, I'll just turn off the game. Maybe that'll help, since it was just closed. Well, yeah, of course, no dedicated servers. They're using Blizzard servers, and if you think Blizzard's giving them anything good, the company that runs WoWcrack, then obviously fucking not. But, so no, their other thing is that basically you're not going to be able to run a lot of the streaming programs. So people are going to have a hard time streaming and improving their gameplay too, because like things like Discord and whatnot are no-go. Like, you can't use those while you're playing Destiny 2. When I shook my hand and activated my watch. There's nothing on my watch, it's just a watch. Oh, the RPG I was telling you was on sale is called Legend of Heroes Trails of Cold Steel. It's a super awesome game. It was it's kind of an older game. I'll see what I can do. It wasn't there whenever Pokemon was running. I'll just open back up the game in the background and we'll see if that helps. There. Okay. I guess I need to have the game running in the background. Yeah, the fucking camera's twitchy as shit on this. I need to get a new one, but they're stupid expensive, like fucking $60 for the cheap end ones. Anyways, yeah. As I was saying, the Legend of Heroes Trails of Cold Steel is like a super fun game. It's back? Fucking kidding me. It just starts up for no fucking reason whatsoever. The Bluetooth from my phone. Here. Turning my phone off. All electronics other than the computer are off now. Maybe somebody was trying to fucking send a message on my phone. And it was just picking up through the camera, but not the actual fucking audio. Anyways. Fuck. Legend of Heroes Trails of Cold Steel it's a pretty freaking awesome game. It's an older game by Falcom. It's part of their Legend of Heroes series. They have Trails in the Sky, which I'd never played, but whenever Legend of Heroes came out, Trails of Cold Steel came out, like, I was super excited. I got on the PS3 and like it was super fun RPG game. It's basically about these kids who attend a military school and eventually get swept up into a civil war. Oh yeah, it's pretty turntable RPG, and it's super strategic and it's a whole lot of fun. Absolutely. I'll also be getting the new Wise game, or Ys, that's coming out. I think it's 7, Lacrimosa of Dana. It does not have multiple endings, and whenever it ends, you're going to immediately want to play the second one. They're actually working on a third one at the moment too right now, so super excited for that. Can't wait. It's pretty on the rails RPG. Like, there's like extra stuff you can do, and you can go the extra mile, but the story is very linear. But the story is pretty good too, so. So yeah, I'm not sure if y'all have watched my other video I had up, but fuck limited run games. Fuck limited run games. I'm about to show y'all the video that I had up earlier. It's my last video that I did. But this was my experience. Missed it this morning because I had to enter in my information. All sold out within 2 minutes. So here I am. Last time I had it opened and I had to back out and click back in to freaking click on it, so I'll try doing it this way and see if I can get it faster. I'm waiting for this game for too flippin' long. I woke up early this morning just to get it and missed out. Adrenaline's going, man. Been waiting for this whenever this game was announced to come out on digital download. Come on. Come on. In line to check out. Holy shit. This is what it showed me last time too. Please. Please, 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 please work. Come on, come on, come on. No, I don't really fucking care. No, it's already fucking sold out again! What? Oh. Yeah. So that's a fucking thing apparently. Limited run games. The fucking stupidest shit ever. The fucking stupidest shit ever. I woke up at fucking 8 o'clock in the morning to do that shit. Got on the first list. Didn't fucking make it. Same exact thing. Got on the second list. Didn't fucking make it. The same exact thing. You're selling 24,000 copies of the game each time. Both times sold out within less than a minute. I've been waiting for that game to come out for over a fucking year. I'm done with limited run games. That's fucking retarded. Could you imagine going to a store, waiting in line for hours to get a fucking, you know, product, and at the time you're pulling out your fucking wallet, somebody else swipes their card through the fucking machine and steals the game out of your hand? Like, fucking stupid. I'm sure some people are, but you can only actually buy one copy. If you buy more than one copy, both your products are canceled. It's fucking retarded, and I'm not using limited run games ever again. Fuck that site. It's not a digital product. It's the only way to buy physical products for these things, because the creators of the digital products give these guys exclusive licenses to do this shit too. Yeah, you can sell game keys just fine, and you can like, I've seen people on eBay selling those for, you know, more money. Yeah, it's fucking ridiculous. And if you don't know what Wonder Boy: The Dragon's Trap is, it's the third game in the Wonder Boy series. It came out in 1989 on the Sega Master System. Basically, like, it kind of dropped off after that, and eventually the group made the Adventure Island games, which were only sold in Japan and were super popular. But like, it's the whole Wonder Boy series is really super fun series, and the creator of this game was like just a super big fan for it. Got somebody to do drawn animations for everything. And so basically it's the same exact game, just with significantly better graphics. And you can even press a button while you're in the middle of playing the game, and it switches like just seamlessly back from the Sega Master System graphics to the hand-drawn graphics. And they also like redid all the music with live orchestra, so you press a button to do the same exact thing, change it back to, you know, the 8-bit music, or change it to the orchestrated music. Now, I was super excited to be getting this game. Like, it was going to be the first game I ever got on limited run games, and that shit happened. Fucking done. I was going to get Night Trap from there, too, but Night Trap's even more popular, so you know that shit ain't happening. Oh, yeah, here. I'll pull up a video on YouTube of it. See if I can close this without not fucking everything up. Watch somebody else's ads on my ad.
Right away. Tiger.
Here we go. It's for PS4. But yeah, see, that's how it plays. And you can actually press the button to switch back to the original Master System graphics.
Unbelievably hard. Like, the enemies just hit you for such a huge amount, and if you die, you have to go back to the town and like rerun
I don't have
all the way back to where you died.
Show anybody else's videos.
That's where.
But yeah, it's just PS4. Yeah, I've been super excited for that game. Been holding out for a year, and then this shit happened with limited run games. So, fuck 'em. I mean, I guess on the plus side, it means I have over $140 to spend on this month on other games. Shit makes me need to drink more. Alright, so since we actually have at least two big gamers on here, I can start asking like some of the discussion questions that I actually wrote up to help kind of make this go along. What games are you guys most excited for right now? Yeah, I hate the gaming industry right now too. New Total Warhammer. I don't think I've heard of that at all. But I'm guessing it's PC game. Honestly, there's this new game that's coming out. I'll try and bring up a video of it. That's called Re-Legend, and I am really into this game, even though it's actually it's part of a Kickstarter. But it looks like a lot of fun here. But they've got like super amount of backing, like significantly further than what they hope to achieve. It's basically Harvest Moon meets Pokemon. It's not forcibly marketed to children, so it might actually be a good game. Yeah. And just like Harvest Moon, you can farm, you can fish, you can have a relationship with one of the NPC characters. You can mine and you can create stuff like weapons and stuff for your monster. You can take your monster and go actually battle with other freaking people in the wild. Now, the company making the Harvest Moon games didn't take a nosedive. The company who was selling Harvest Moon games took a dive because they took the name Harvest Moon, and the actual people who created the real Harvest Moon games are, you know, making the games called Story of Seasons now. So the Harvest Moon games are actually Story of Season, and those are pretty excellent. But yeah, so that's one game for sure that I'm looking forward to. But I mean, you know, there's obviously plenty more. Yeah, the cross game for sure. Well, we know. So, alright, next question is, what series do you absolutely have to buy? Anytime the series comes out with a new game, you're guaranteed to get it. Speaking of which, Saradin, you definitely gotta get yourself a PS4, man. It's past time. Yeah, no shit on the KOTOR. What the hell happened? Idiots. They went for the RPG and then just it died and they didn't want to give up on it. Alright. Next question is, who is your favorite game developer? Like actual developers, creators of games. Not necessarily the people selling their games. ArcSys? Really? Okay, the fighting games from ArcSys. Okay. So that's why you like ArcSys, specifically for the fighting games. They are terrible people? I haven't heard about this. Oh, yeah. I don't necessarily think that makes them terrible people. I mean, look at everyone else in the gaming industry. I mean, technically, it's cheaper doing it that way than others. And yes, Atlus is my favorite game development, but they are spelt A-L-A-T-L-U-S. But yeah, if you think about, like, that was like another thing I want to talk about was just, you know, fuck gamers today. Like, throwing money at NetherRealm Games and fucking Activision and stuff like that for, you know, broken, unreleased games in hopes that they might one day get a piece of the game. Like the freaking Injustice and Marvel vs. Capcom, where you're spending over $100 for a game that isn't even halfway complete. Like, honestly, like, you know, you complain about ArcSys releasing games like the .1 and .2 versions of them, but at least it's cheaper than doing it the fucking way every other fighting game does it. Okay, so another question I have up on here is, what game did you used to have in your collection that you wish you still did? Earthbound. You had Earthbound? You actually owned Earthbound. Yeah, people try to sell Nintendo products for way too fucking much. Stupid. But you can buy like an HD Nintendo system or a system that plays HD Nintendo games for a whole bunch of money. It's not worth 300 smackaroos now. Even if you paid 300 smackaroos for it, it probably doesn't fucking work now. A lot of those older systems like that, you gotta replace the cathodes? I forget. But basically, like, they just leak all out on the motherboard, so ruin it. Yeah, some people do, but like I said, the Retron gaming systems, they play, you know, more than the original systems and in HD, so you can definitely get those for significantly cheaper. Alright, so next question is, what is everyone's favorite gaming system of all time? Oh, for Earthbound, yeah. But we're talking about complete in box as well, which, you know, good luck finding it that way. Good luck finding most games that way, especially like older games, like or handheld games. Handheld games are almost impossible to find in box. Like, people immediately just take the fucking game out and throw it all away. N64, if you had to pick a system? Really? Okay. And PC. Alright. I figured nah was PC. Alright. Here we go. What popular series do you absolutely fucking despise? Sorry about that. I don't know what the fuck is going on. It's definitely proof that I need a new fucking camera. Alright, so the question was, what popular series do you hate? I just unplugged the camera and plugged it right back in. That's how I fixed. And I did nothing to make it happen in the first place. But yeah, what popular series do you hate? Any MOBA game. Call of Duty. You know, actually, Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 I really loved. Like, back whenever it was the Respawn Gaming who was doing it. I freaking loved that game. And then as soon as Activision fired every single one of them for that whole bullshit, then it's whenever it turned to absolute shit. Like, alright, next question is, well, I mean, obviously for you guys, had no need for that one. Alright, here we go. What game do you wish you could get a modern remake of? Madden. Yeah, practically all the sports games, really. I don't think necessarily normies eat that shit up. I think there's literally just a group of people who only buy consoles to play the fucking sports games. And these are the same people who watch sports literally all day. Makes no fucking sense. Like, you can actually go out and do that stuff, you know. You can't pull out a sword and fight homeless people on the streets. Or you can, but it is frowned upon. So the question remains, what game do you wish would get a modern remake? And while you're answering that, I'm going to go ahead and get me a refill. Sorry, that took me a bit. I was making Sarah a drink too. Alright, so what do we got? My phone is completely turned off, as well as my watch, so there should be nothing from that that's doing it. Sarah was saying she thinks it's the camera itself, because whenever it focuses, it makes a noise. Remake Ogre Battle. They have, you know, Ogre Battle, but better with other games. I mean, Yeah, we'll have a new camera before I do this again for sure. But yeah, it definitely would be nice to have like a new Final Fantasy Tactics coming out. New balloon fight. Fuck that. Alright, next question. Which game do you wish saw an American or English release? There's actually one MMO I was almost excited for until I started like looking more into it, and it just didn't really look good. It was the Hyperdimension Neptunia MMO. The SRW games? Or SRW games? Oh, Super Robot Tyson. Yeah, that would be fucking awesome, but it'll never happen here because of you know, franchise licensing. But yeah, there's a ton of super amazing games that came out in Japan that we'll fucking never get. Like games on older systems that are better than shit they can come up with today easily. Alright, next question is, which future game do you feel most reserved about? Basically, what game coming out are you hyped for, but at the same time skeptical that they're going to make very good? Yeah, and also some of the Sega Saturn ones have gotten English translations, and a lot of the Super Nintendo games that were Japan exclusive have gotten like English patches for the ROMs and then released on the cartridges, so those are pretty cool. The new Mario game looks too easy. You're excited for the new Mario game? There's actually quite a few games I'm looking forward to, I guess. I mean, it's kind of hard to say. Like, I've got a list of like everything coming out that I'm getting, like for this year and then the next year. I got the Y7 coming out, the Lacrimosa Donna, definitely getting that. I got Gundam Versus. I got Gundam Versus on there, and Gundam Versus. Like, I had actually no plan in getting that game because I have Gundam Extreme Versus on my PS Vita, and that game is fucking brutally hard. So I was worried, like, them releasing the Versus series here in America, like, it's just gonna be, like, way too fucking hard, like, too brutal, but, like, looking at the gameplay, it's not like the gameplay at all for Extreme Versus, so I'm not that worried about it. Okay, so the new Metroid is not a new Metroid. It's a modern remake for Metroid 2. So other games I got on the list. I got the South Park Fractured But Whole. I'm definitely gonna play that and stream that. I'll get Friday the 13th whenever that comes out on disc. I'm kind of iffy on the Need for Speed Payback. Like watching the trailer for that, it looked super fun, but I don't know. Yo! Way to show up over an hour late. I never played the first XCOM, so I don't have the fandom really to care about that in the first place. It'll do great on the name alone, like a lot of games do. Like fucking Destiny 2. Like Destiny 2 is a complete fucking crapshoot. Like they've already messed up everything about the goddamn game, and it already has more reserves than Destiny 1 ever sold games. I know how XCOM plays. So one of the last questions I had here on my list that I was going to ask was, is there a game out right now that you want, but you refuse to pay full price for? Yeah, look at fucking Mass Effect. I know lots of people love that game, but I didn't care for it. Although, I'm not sure exactly why. I didn't care for it. Which I thought I would, because, you know, I liked Fallout. Yeah, nah, maybe because you don't buy games. All the free stuff. What about you, Sardin? Brit, is there a game out right now that you want but refuse to pay full price for? You get PS4, man, before the PS5 gets released. That way you can get the new Cross game too, and this new Dragon Ball Z fighter. Hopefully, I mean, I'll have to wait till it gets a lot closer to release, because so far it looks like it's going to be the Dragon Ball Z fighting game with the least amount of characters ever, which would be super disappointing because it looks like a whole lot of fun. They can make more characters, okay? They can have good characters and more characters. I mean, there's plenty of games that do good with it. And if you believe that a fighting game takes up that much fucking space on a Blu-ray disc, yeah. Blu-ray holds enough that you could put every single ArcSys fighting game onto one disc. But I mean, really, that's what everyone wants. I mean, why does anyone like Smash? You only play with like 1 or 2 characters, but the thing is that you can play with all these fucking characters. They're not quite all the same, but yes, there is plenty of copies. And some of them are a bit ridiculous. Well, the power levels are non-existent on the Dragon Ball Z fighter. Like, basically your character just comes in and instantly transforms into Super Saiyan 1 and fights. And that's it. would be super cool if you know, you had like a skill bar, and as your skill bar filled up, you transformed into different levels of Super Saiyan. That would be pretty freaking interesting. Yeah, exactly. Fucking Dragon Ball Super. God damn. Bring me back GT. Shit. Right. Well, that's the thing. All they gotta do is just have some freaking epic fights. They have no clue what made Dragon Ball Z good, apparently. Make Dragon Ball Z great again. Alright guys, do any of y'all have any questions for me? I think Britt left us. After joining over an hour late. God, yes. And then they just stretch it the fuck out. It's stupid that they're stretching it out because they already have the fucking material. They don't need to do it like they did before. As the original writer, so there's no reason for this shit. Any questions from you guys? I answered all the questions I asked, I'm pretty sure. What game do I want remade? Ooh, I guess I didn't answer that one. But for which game do I want remade? I want Final Fantasy VII fucking remade. I just want better graphics. Not the stupid shit where they're gonna sell it to me 5 times in a row and break it up and make it into different gameplay. Like, whenever I heard about the Final Fantasy VII remake, I bought a fucking PS3 because that's what they posted that kind of bullshit on. And then they told everybody, oh, just kidding, we're not making a Final Fantasy VII remake. And a fucking petition was made, and my name was on that goddamn petition. I was saying, like, I would pay, like, $500 fucking dollars, no kidding, for a Final Fantasy VII remake. Like, it is that amazing of a game. Just Final Fantasy VII with beefed up graphics on a new system. That's all I want. But now they're doing all this stupid shit. Yeah, Square Enix is one of the worst companies right now. They're just fucking everything up. They have no clue why anybody liked Final Fantasy whatsoever. As proof with their, you know, Final Fantasy loading and travel simulator. Well, it's not necessarily that they fucked it up with Heaven's Ward. Heaven's Ward started off strong and it was really fun to play, even though they fucked the story with all the non-death. They just made everything, you know, completely unreal, but at least it was fun playing through the new dungeons and doing the new boss fights. Like, they had some good ideas, and they proved that they, you know, could still make a fresh game. But then, like, after that, it wasn't even a fucking snail's crawl. It was so slow. They are still focusing on their MMO. They have, I can't even remember, Stormwatch? I think, is the newest one that just released. Yeah, nobody ever dies in Final Fantasy XIV. Shit. Honestly, I expected fucking, whatever his name, Rabon's arm to just fucking grow back out like Piccolo's. Yeah, I wouldn't even play it for free right now. Straight up. I will not waste my time playing an MMO alone that I don't like the story of. And the thing is, Square Enix was trying to like put it off like everybody's coming back for Stormwatch or something. Like whenever they're talking about Stormwatch, they're talking about how they sold out, and like they already sold out of every single copy they had made. And I was just thinking, you didn't even have enough people on the servers to fucking run the game. How did you sell out of every single copy unless you just made 1,000 or something? Like. Yeah. Well, they had the whole whatever dragon story. I forget what the main dragon in that one was actually called, but it wasn't just the freaking goblins. Basically, in the storyline, a dragoon kills this dragon and then becomes the fucking dragon. And then the end game is moving on to what Saradin is talking about, where you're fighting goblins. And then they just start randomly going in different directions. Like there's sky pirates, and that storyline was actually pretty cool because they had Diablos in it, and like he opens up like this gate and fucking unleashes like all these deadly monsters onto the world. But like after that, I was fucking done playing, because that's like whenever everybody else had stopped playing. So like I said, I wasn't gonna play an MMO by myself, not even for free. But alright guys, I'm going to go ahead and close the feed. Thanks for joining me for my first YouTube live. I hope it was pretty fun, and I plan to do one of these at the beginning of each month. So, you know, look forward to one at the beginning of next month. Alright. Take care, guys.